Now, the one knock on you is your backup doesn't throw exactly like your starter.
Not yet.
That's not good. I didn't expect that from you.
The University of Virginia is a destination for the nation's top lacrosse players. The Cavaliers have won 7 national titles, have produced some of the most electrifying game changers the sport has ever seen, and have continued to push for greatness for decades. With all the success the program has had, one can argue we are in the middle of their golden era. And the centerpiece of their domination is Connor Shellenberger, a local kid who is now the greatest player in school history and is on pace to become the first 4-time first-team All-American to wear a Virginia jersey.
Backs on me, ready to begin. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, hey, let's build on what we did last week. Hey, new week, let's get after each other. Who's on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Fighter. Go left. Right.
Come on, Tim, open your mouth, Tim. Yo, be here. Left.
Come on, hey, we need better than that. You guys are better than that. Let's go.
Right. Move.
Get through, good.
That's better timing. You see the difference there?
Come on. Over cover.
Hey,
Spider.
Right. 1, 2.
Nice, Jay.
What was it at a young age that gravitated you to the sport of lacrosse, stylistically speaking?
I think a lot of it was here in Charlottesville, going to UVA games. You know, my idol was Steele Stanwyck. There would be Tuesday night games against VMI, and the weather's 25 degrees, but I'm honing in on every little thing he does, and then going home afterwards and trying to replicate it in the yards.
Where'd you sit when you were a kid?
Right there.
And you watched Steele Stanwyck right here. What were you looking at?
I really enjoyed watching the way, Steele would let the defense dictate what he was doing. He was never forcing, trying to get his shots. If the defense was playing off of him, he would feed. If they wanted him to go score, he would go score.
When I watch your game, I think it's a masterclass in terms of how an attackman should play. But I also think sometimes you try to play too perfect. What's your reaction to that?
I would agree with you, and I've still been struggling with that balance of, take more chances, take more risks, shoot more. And, I'll never forget Coach Tiffany, when I was struggling my first fall here, came up to me in practice early in September and was like, we need you to turn the ball over more. And I was like,
Okay.
No coach has ever said that to me. It's always, we don't want turnovers.
How you feeling, man?
Good.
Yeah? You don't look good.
I don't? Why is that? Looks slow?
I don't know if it was 2v2s.
We feel like we're always pushing Connor. Go to the goal more. He would much prefer to facilitate, but that can make him a little too predictable and our offense too predictable. And he knows he has to go to the goal, but he's so unselfish, you almost have to nudge him to go ahead and scramble a little bit. Make the defense have to turn their head towards you, because now your teammates are even more wide open.
You've coached college lacrosse for 29 years. You think about all the players you've coached. If you were to hand the keys to one player that you've coached, who would that player be and why?
Connor Shellenberger, no question. He's so calculated, he's so efficient. His intelligence, his IQ was seeing the field and knowing when to feed and when to dodge. It's uncanny, simply uncanny. He is by far the best quarterback I've ever coached.
Go!
I've noticed what's unique about your game is a lot of offensive players will wait for a defender's point of contact to change direction. You like space. Why?
I think then I can read and react. If I make this move early, I can see how the defender is going to react. And if he's overplaying it, I feel like I can break it off. And if he's not, I can just keep going. So I feel like when I make the move early and react, then I'm dictating the dodge, compared to where if we're super close, the defender's kind of dictating what I'm doing.
Back to Shellenberger. Beautiful move, and he scores.
How much of you making that move in space relies on the second move, the double move?
A lot. And, ideally, you're making this move and you're getting that clean beat every time. You're getting that step. but especially at this level, a lot of times guys can be right on you right away. So a lot of it depends on having that arsenal where you can break it off with a split, roll, whatever it is. Or if you have a step, hezzy, keep going.
So you learn something every day. I've always thought of making a move closer to the defender. And I think that was probably your mindset when you were younger. But to make it far from the defender, it works only if you have a secondary move off of that. Because if you don't have a secondary move off it, that defender then gets acclimated to your body and will press you.
Yeah.
You make that far enough move, okay, I bite, and then you can go.
Yeah.
We talked about space. What's critical in body?
I think body is just reading how the defender's playing. So if I'm in a V hold, I'm usually stepping away, trying to get that space. And then Coach Kerwin talks a lot about attacking that stick head, getting that leverage. If you're in a fist hold, this is where I feel really comfortable because I just go boom and rip with the chicken wing. So it's almost like a ward, but with two hands.
The chicken wing, that's a Connor Fields thing. So you are using this elbow to break through?
Exactly.
Dude, you're from Buffalo. I got a name for that move.
Huh.
Called the chicken wing.
The chicken wing.
The chicken wing.
The Buffalo chicken wing.
I saw you do that in the 2021 championship game. You had Grill defending you. He decided to go heavy on you. Front side, yeah.
Shellenberger inside roll, beating Grill.
And then the next time, I think it was here, and you chicken winged him.
Connor Shellenberger, a man on a mission.
The one constant throughout your training has been your shooting. What stayed consistent with that?
Obviously the drills I'm doing in the routine, but also maybe just the fundamental thoughts that I have. I'm always trying to line up my shoulder, get over that front foot. So some of the main focuses that I've had since I was 7 or 8 have kind of stayed the same.
Show me. When you would spend all that time with your dad shooting, what were some of those drills you guys would go through?
So we had like 3 primary drills. The first one was he would literally just stand there, toss it up to me, and we'd shoot as hard as I can at the middle of the net. It didn't focus on accuracy, it was more just about form and power. So he would stand there, toss it up, I'm shooting at the middle of the net, getting that front foot over, and then
So that was all for velocity and power?
Yeah, and form.
Nothing accuracy-wise?
Yeah, nothing accuracy and then form. And then the next one we would do is he would stand top center. I would be right here on the wing, and the focus of this was fundamentals, power, quick release, and then making sure that my body was pointed towards that far pipe. So we'd primarily just shoot these all at the far pipe, so then everything was lined up, and I'm getting over that front foot towards the goal. Boom, boom. And then the last one was, this is the one we probably did the most. We'd put out like 30, 40 balls right here, top center.
Just on the ground?
Yeah, just on the ground. I'd pick them up and go top left, top right, bottom right. And this would work on all the things that we worked on prior together. And it'd be accuracy, power, form.
Gotcha. So each drill kind of dovetails into the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that a lot.
Shellenberger will get open and he'll bury that shot. Forget about it.
The kid don't miss.
The Shellenberger step down missile.
Why have you never scored behind the back?
I think I was always
Ever,
just,
right?
Yeah, ever. I think it was always just so fundamental growing up, and we did the same drills every time, and it was just like, I never feel the need to, I guess. I've always just felt like if I can throw it behind the back from here, I can probably just get some separation and shoot it lefty, so.
Is that something that you would, I don't know, be open to adding to your game?
I don't see myself doing it finishing, just because I feel like I could throw a twister or something like that to create more angle.
Show me your twister from here, what you do. You catch it here, you have front side pressure.
Yeah, so I'm boom, and then I'm just snapping it, twister low. It's Coach Kerwin's thing.
Do you feel like that gets off faster than what it would take to go behind the back?
Yeah, I guess I just feel more comfortable. Like if this pass is on me, then I just know that I can catch it in one motion, bring it across, and then just snap it down like that.
Who's a player out there that has all those elements in his or her game that you would love to do, but you just don't do it because you've trained for so long a certain way?
One person I was watching recently is Rob Pennell. Just being around him a little bit, the US stuff, seeing the way that he's able to shoot from different angles, creativity. Guys are on his hands, he just shoots it one-handed. How free he is on the field and the creativity that he plays with is something that I would love to do.
If you turn on the tape to 2021 and you watched yourself as a redshirt freshman, how would you break that down?
Inexperienced, probably too young to understand what was happening. Hadn't gone through it, didn't understand like the magnitude of playing in a Final Four, a quarterfinal. Kind of just going out there and trying to have as much fun as possible. Still a little wide-eyed that I was suiting up for UVA and getting to play Duke at Klockner. What I didn't know was beneficial.
I'm 47 now. I started playing the game at 10, and I've been a lacrosse junkie since. And I've watched Virginia over the years, the 7 national championships, all the players who have played here. For my money, you're the best that's ever played with a Virginia jersey on. What's your reaction to that?
I mean, I don't know if I'll ever truly consider myself there. I don't think I've done enough. I think there's a lot more room, and I don't think I've played my best lacrosse. I think I'm not even close, to be honest, and there's a lot of things that I need to work on and get better at. And I think the other thing is just winning. We have guys on our team who have won 2 championships, and they're chasing 3. Our class only has 1, so we're just constantly chasing that next class.